Thanks, Catherine. We're back for the return of Tanglewood Tuesdays with Tanglewood marketer and educator Ryan Donnelly. He's brought in a little fluff ball, as you can see. Ryan, tell us about our animal ambassador here.
Yes, yeah. So this right here is Jazzy. She is a lion's head rabbit. So lion's head rabbits are originally, they're native to Belgium, France, but she is what we consider a domesticated rabbit. So you can get her pretty much at a pet store. She was adopted by us from the Bath County SPCA. But we have Jazzy here to kind of represent some of the local rabbit species that we have in New York State, which we have most commonly is the Eastern Cottontail, which doesn't really look too much like Jazzy. She gets her name Lion's Head Rabbit because she has all this fur right towards her head, so really stands out.
Yeah, it really stands out. Is there any kind of like evolutionary or what does that hair kind of do for her?
So that's a good question. For a lot of rabbits, they have their fur and their hair on them because unlike a lot of mammals in their size, they actually don't hibernate through the winter. So they spend their entire winter up around foraging. So they need a lot of fur to keep them warm in these colder days.
Yeah, so folks at home watching could have the exact same type of rabbit. You mentioned she's a domesticated rabbit. How does that kind of work with, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So it's here. She herself is really nice to take care of because we have actually litter box trained her. Rabbits are pretty smart. They can be kind of trained in little tasks like that. So she does make it a lot of fun kind of taking care of her, using her as an animal ambassador here. So
yeah, and she's one of your newer animal ambassadors. You've had her only for about a year and a half. What has it been like kind of working with her and introducing her to folks as you make your travels?
Exactly, yeah. So with all of our animals at Tanglewood, we want to make sure that they're used and they're not stressed for any of their programs. So with Jazzy here, we've kind of been inching her into more and more programs, kind of using her for small periods of time to get her used to kind of bigger groups. So hopefully she's liking it now. She kind of enjoys to be held, likes to go on programs, so we're slowly getting her to be able to use her for more programs as we go on.
Yeah, you mentioned you litter trained her. Do you kind of just feed her the common domesticated diet of like just kibble and stuff like that?
So what she loves to eat is rabbit pellets, which is kind of just like compressed hay, but also one of her favorite foods is that Timothy hay or hay mix. So she loves to eat hay. That's her probably favorite meal. She had some on the way in today.
You got to give a snack before coming on here.
Exactly.
Ryan, I'm wondering, any events you have coming up? I know it's December and a lot of folks are looking for stuff to do.
Yeah, of course. We have a few events actually this week. So we have our Winter Wiggles program, which is great for pre-K kids. We have kind of a story time and an animal show and a little arts and crafts. Lasts about 45 minutes. It's the first Wednesday and third Wednesday of every month kind of going forward. So tomorrow we have Hank the Red-Tailed Hawk coming out. And then later this week on Saturday we have a presentation, a photo presentation by guest speaker Rick Marcy. He traveled to a bunch of national parks in India and took a lot of great, amazing photography of the local and last wild tigers in the regions there. So it's a really cool program. I definitely recommend it this Saturday.
Wow, lots to do. Ryan, thank you so much for coming in. If you folks want to meet any of Tanglewood's animal ambassadors, we'll have all that information for you up on our website at WENY.com. But for now, Crystal, let's send it back to you.